Hello again, I am Blunty, and what you're seeing there is the work of Wendy Borg, a professional user experience and user interface designer from the Netherlands. And all this is her presentation of ideas for taking the currently clumsy, awkward, slow, chunky, and often flat-out ugly Pokemon Go user interface and player experience and making it, by my calculations, 1 gajillion times better. Niantic, if you're listening, that was a good joke. Niantic, listening to the users. Fuck, I'm funny. But Niantic, if you've somehow accidentally found yourself paying attention to the community of players who pay your bills and feed your families, please give Ms. Borg any quantity of cash money she asks for, and either flat out hire her or just license her ideas here, because this is wildly better than what your own drooling code baboons have managed to vomit up so far. Right off the bat, even the login screen is cleaner and more professional looking. The overworld view gets a cleaner look too, better looking maps for a start, much less interface clutter all over the place, though sadly the map is still utterly dimensionless and flat. Players will be able to see Pokemon spawns up to 200 meters away, with rarer or more shy Pokemon not appearing until you're closer. That means no more blind wandering with your fingers crossed, just hoping and praying that you're going the right way. She also suggests something that, based off the first reveal trailer, I thought we were going to get anyway, and that is using the camera and AR to physically look around to find the Pokemon in the local environment. I'd prefer this to be optional, personally speaking, as it won't always be practical in all situations, but perhaps seeking in this way could have a subtle perk or bonus attached to it. She also suggests, and this is one of those everyone has been screaming about this since launch things, that you should be able to select multiple Pokemon at once to mass transfer or evolve all at once. And rather than the achingly, ploddingly slow and clumsy way you have to do it now, digging through submenus and such, you could transfer and evolve those Pokemon with buttons right there under the Pokedex listings. Look at them, they're right there. And look at that Pokemon detail page, so much cleaner. A simple, clean, scrollable list for the Pokedex entries, tabbed, of course, as again, that's much easier and faster and cleverer and smarter and more brilliant than the stupid way they do it now. Pokestops could deliver items and hints about rare Pokemon nearby them, and if you have control of the nearest Pokemon gym to any Pokestop, your team gets extra perks from that Pokestop. That's a fun idea. Another idea is disincentivizing squatting and grinding a single Pokestop by having reset timers increase with multiple repeated uses of the same Pokestop. I am not in love with that idea. I have been known to squat a Pokestop or two in my time so far, but it would at least encourage exploration a bit more, and that's kind of one of the core concepts of the game, isn't it? The Pokemart gets a full overhaul, once again, crispy, clean and tidy interface and easier purchasing of specific numbers of items. Also, and I suspect this is already coming, but she also suggests you can buy other kinds of gear upgrades and cosmetic items like clothes and accessories for your avatar. I would bet $1 gajillion we were going to get that anyway because, well, that's money for nothing, isn't it? Player profiles showing progress, statistics, strength and achievements alongside a ranked class system within your team to identify what type of player you might be, hardcore trainer or collector or explorer or trader or evolver or whatever. For battle, again, we're supposed to be getting this, but I like her interface design for it, battling friends and other trainers nearby, as well as using augmented reality in these battles. An optional PvP setting would allow battle with any similarly consenting player in your local vicinity instantly, and with the inclusion of some community-friendly options like a built-in chat for socializing or sharing finds or coordinating strategies or merely finding friends, and a group system for organizing the people you're interacting with this way. Multi-battles, like we've had in the core games for many years now, is another option she has suggested. Once more, we're supposed to be getting this, and how a Pokemon game launched without it is utterly beyond me because it's kind of a core part of the experience, but trading, of course, is also suggested here, and by nature would tie into the aforementioned social features. Now, when talking about Pokemon Go, I have always suggested that trading should be limited to local only. As much as I'd like worldwide trading, I feel like that might defeat some of the inherent purpose behind Pokemon Go's base design. And here's a killer feature, a low battery mode that only gives you simple, clean, text-based notifications about what's going on. Nuke all of the 3D graphics and the maps and all that kind of stuff, and as much as the juice-sucking crap as possible, go ultra minimal, text only. It would be a wonderful option to have. And naturally, another move that somehow Niantic have derped completely on, pairing with things like smartwatches for a much more intelligent mobile companion than that blinking light friendship bracelet Pokemon Go Plus accessory that they've delayed and delayed. Now, some of these are truly brilliant ideas. Some are so catastrophically obvious the game should have never launched without them. Many are things the community has been yelling about since day one. All, however, are better than what we have now, and I love her modern, clean design aesthetic and thoughtful interface decisions. I want Pokemon Go to look like she wants to look. Once more, Niantic, if you're listening, right, give this woman any size of pile of cash or stock or gold or doubloons or whatever she asks for. You need her. She knows how to fix what you clearly do not. Resistance is futile. I'm sorry, Wendy Borg. I'm quite sure you've grown very tired of Star Trek jokes a long time ago, but it's so hard to resist. You might even say it's futile to resist. So, any other ideas from you folk out there watching the video? Let us all know in my down below area if you would be so kind. Thank you for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.